Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CEI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of time, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually just today's price action, though, broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Pretty interesting setup going forward. From a trading perspective, I get it. If you were in this before the movement today, then yeah, that's a little different. But from a trading perspective, with the gap down, even after that gap down, to just see the price start to go sideways here. And this will mean, I should take a step back. This all means probably a little bit more to those of you that have traded for a while, where you've seen a stock gap down, and then after the gap down, it just continues to bleed and bleed and bleed. But that was not the case here, right? It gapped down, and then all of a sudden the price essentially went sideways. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say, trading was this easy. Just because there was a gap down, and then just because the price went sideways after the gap down instead of continuing to bleed, does not mean that for sure this is the bottom and that for sure a bounce is going to happen. Now, is it at least logical to question it? Yeah. Would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce happen? No, that would not be shocking at all. But again, myself nor anyone else can say that for sure a bounce is going to happen, because for sure's just simply don't exist in the market. But definitely becomes a very interesting scenario with the price at least going sideways. So the first key level of support really now is going to be right there at 12 cents. That was essentially where the price bottomed out. And, there was plenty of buyers on several occasions to step in and buy at 12. Now, if the price, if the price, crashes down through 12 on Friday, and I'm stumbling over my words because remember, Thursday, the markets are closed. So it's Wednesday as I record this, but tomorrow the markets are closed for Independence Day, July 4th. But Friday, if the price opens up here and just crashes down through 12 cents, well, then at that point, yeah, the bleeding is going to continue. But it's at least worth keeping an eye on, because from a risk versus reward perspective, if this is some sort of bottom and the price, starts to head back up, that could definitely, create some very nice upside potential. So in the event this is some sort of bottom and the price is going to decide to start to work its way back upwards, let's talk about some areas of resistance. First key level of resistance, and really in my mind, if anything is going to, worthwhile is going to get started, it's really all about the 12.5 cent mark. So if 12.5 cent can be broken, then, I'm not saying it's shooting straight up to 16 cents, but there is quite a bit of no man's land up here on the chart. So, there's some potential for the price to run, but first off, the price, like I said, just got to continue to stabilize above 12, and then it's got to get up above 12.5. But after that, things could get pretty interesting. So like I said, worth at least keeping an eye on, and let's see if this is some sort of bottom formation or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.